cypress trees, Spanish moss, brackish water, abundant wildlife. These descriptive terms could be used to describe a variety of landscapes throughout the state. Yet, more often than not, you will find these vast areas scattered along the coastal regions of Louisiana. While wetland areas help to create an atmosphere of Cajun culture, they provide our state with countless benefits. From Cameron to Claiborne or Grand Isle to Grant, Louisiana residents have come to appreciate the abundant wealth bestowed upon us by the mysterious wetlands of our Gulf Coast region. Tasty seafood delicacies, beautiful wildlife sanctuaries, and hurricane protection provide explanations for protecting and maintaining wetland areas throughout southern Louisiana. The state's economy can easily be tied to many industries based in the Gulf region. Countless reasons can be established to prevent the disappearance and destruction of our wetlands. However, it is essential for all Louisiana residents to understand that wetland areas are a resource at risk. Wetlands provide habitat for a variety of wildlife. More than 1/3 of the United States' threatened and endangered species live and breed in wetland areas. Many other animals and plants depend on wetlands for survival. Louisiana's coastal wetlands provide wintering habitat for 20% of the nation's waterfowl. This ecosystem also provides a migratory habitat for over 5 million waterfowl each year. Migratory waterfowl use coastal and inland wetlands as resting, feeding, breeding, and nesting grounds. Many fish species and shellfish must have coastal wetlands to survive. Most commercial and game fish breed and raise their young in coastal marshes and estuaries. Our state's coastal areas help to support one of the largest fishing industries in the U.S. The fishing industry contributes about 28% total volume of U.S. fisheries. This generates approximately $1 billion annually for Louisiana and its residents. In addition, the annual shrimp and oyster harvest supplies 35 to 40% of the nation's needs. Wetlands are wonderful recreational resources and have helped our state earn the name Sportsman's Paradise. In recent years, coastal regions have contributed to Louisiana's growing ecotourism business. Birdwatching, water sports, hiking, swamp tours, nature photography, and camping are all examples of ecotourism outdoor adventures. Louisiana wetland areas have recently been promoted as a world-class ecotourism destination. With new technology in GPS and guides, tourists can now find their way through parts of the state that was not always so easy to navigate. Many tourists are now seeking out green vacation destinations. The state's economy also benefits from Louisiana's coastal lands. Louisiana is responsible for a major part of our nation's oil and gas production, fishing industry and fur harvesting, and oyster production. Over 55,000 jobs are linked to industries that have ties to coastal wetlands. These industries produce billions of dollars in revenue for Louisiana residents each year. Wetland habitats are fragile, and the loss of landmass is increasing at an alarming rate. It is estimated that Louisiana wetlands are disappearing at a rate of 25 to 35 square miles per year, or more than an acre every 38 minutes. Research has shown that hurricanes Katrina and Rita eliminated more than 200 square miles of coastal wetland in 2 days. Louisiana accounts for over 80% of total coastal wetlands loss. Our state has already lost coastal land area equal to the size of the state of Delaware. If the current rate of loss is not slowed by the year 2040, an additional 800,000 acres of wetlands will disappear. This means that Louisiana's shoreline will advance inland as much as 33 miles in some areas. This rapid loss exposes the state's coastal areas to the devastating effects of storm surges and other implications that arise during hurricane season. Coastal wetlands serve as a buffer zone and provide storm protection by reducing the storm's energy and water surges that cause flooding. Thus, wetland areas play a vital role in our hurricane defense system. Hurricanes become weaker as they travel over land. Unfortunately, this also means that wetland and coastal buffer zones are hit the hardest as severe storms approach. These areas are often worn away at a faster rate than inland areas. No one reason can be pinpointed for the rapid rate of wetland disappearance. Understanding wetland loss is a difficult issue because of the numerous variables that contribute to the problem each year. Storm damage, sea level fluctuations, and floods are all major contributors to the wetland loss. In addition to the natural contributors, human alterations and manipulations also play a role in the destruction of Louisiana's wetland areas each year. Oil and gas exploration, navigation canals, flood control levees, and agricultural expansion constantly challenge the survival of coastal wetlands. Numerous state agencies and environmental groups have taken a stand and are working to preserve these vital resources. One of the most well-known preservation methods has been maintained since 1989. The Louisiana Department of Natural Resources and its Coastal Restoration Division have been conducting a Christmas tree fence program using trees to help protect state's coastal wetlands. Almost 500,000 trees have been used in erosion control projects. The Coastal Wetlands Planning, Protection, and Restoration Act is federal legislation that was enacted during the George H.W. Bush administration. The purpose is to identify, prepare, and fund construction of coastal wetlands restoration projects. More than 151 coastal restoration or protection projects have been initiated through the efforts of this act. The LSU Ag Center encourages all Louisiana residents to contact federal and state legislators about helping to save existing wetland areas. Local government agencies can also play a role in restoring degraded coastal wetlands in Louisiana. It is essential for all Louisiana residents to understand the importance of the vast functions that wetland areas perform. Louisiana's wetlands are a unique and vital ecological asset. They provide our state with a defense system against hurricanes and storms. They contribute to the economic stability of our state. Sustaining these natural barrier zones helps to ensure the foundation of our state's culture, economy, and safety. It is crucial for Louisiana to protect the safety and welfare of future generations. When the wetlands vanish, so do our animals, our industry, and our natural storm protection. These are vital resources for all Louisiana residents. Thank you.